I remember those nights when the rain would fall.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
I let my pride build a wall too high, but every tear I cried just proved I lied. I can feel your touch in the midnight wind, and I don't wanna let that slip again. If love's a fight, I'll fight till the end, 'cause losing you once was more than I can mend. I never wanna lose you again. 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 I was stubborn, too blind to see you were the best that ever happened to me. Took your love and pushed it away. Now I'm praying for just one more day. Every heartbeat whispers your name. I'll take the blame. I'll take the pain. I swear on my soul I won't pretend. Never wanna lose you again. Love's easy when it's new. I don't wanna owe you. I don't wanna owe me. I don't wanna be alone. I never wanna lose you again. 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 I was so used to pain and misuse to you. I was so used to pain and misuse to you. I never wanna lose you again. 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 I never wanna lose you again.
Yeah, we stepping in purpose tonight. Power on me, Holy Ghost energy. Let's go.
I'm walking in authority, yeah, that's the call on me. Covered by the blood, so the enemy ain't stopping me. Favor like a shield everywhere that I'm supposed to be. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority, moving with the Lord in me. Devils get to trembling every time they look at me. Destined and alive, now I'm stepping where I'm born to be. I'm walking in authority. Step up in the room, yeah, I'm charged with the kingdom. Got the light of God and you know I'm gon' beam some. Every single chain break off when I speak some. Word of God swing like a sword when the beat drum. I'm chosen, anointed, yeah, that's official. Covered in the oil, devil came to this vessel. Gotta keep it moving every mountain I level. Spirit in my step, watch me dance on the devil. Faith on swole like I live in the gym. Authority in Christ, not me but him. I'm a child of the king, no fear, no sin. I said amen and the whole world spins. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Yeah, there's a call on me. Covered by the blood, so the enemy is stopping me. Favor like a shield everywhere that I'm supposed to be. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority, moving with the Lord in me. Devils get to trembling every time they look at me. Destined and alive, now I'm stepping
shines fall instantly. Holy Spirit leading every move intentionally. No fear, cause the Lord put his strength in me. I walk with the crown that's froggy in authority. Yeah, that's a call on me. Covered by the blood, so the enemy ain't stopping me. Favor like a shield everywhere that I'm supposed to be. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Moving with the Lord in me. Devils get to trembling every time they look at me. Destiny unlocked, now I'm stepping where I'm born to be. I'm walking in authority. By step, I'm climbing high. Left my baggage, kissed it goodbye. New shoes on my feet, scuffed the ground. Echoes of dreams, no longer bound.
The air up here is thin but sweet. Every stumble turns to beat. I'm moving on up
like George and Weezy. Life ain't perfect, but it's looking breezy. Up the ladder I go, can't make me queasy. Moving on up like George and Weezy. Moving on up like George and Weezy.
I built my bridge from scraps and fire. Burnt down, down, climbed out the mire. Every brick laid was a piece of me. Now I'm dancing where the clouds can see. The air up here is thin but sweet. Every stumble turns to beat.
I'm moving on up like George and Weezy. Life ain't perfect, but it's looking breezy. Up the ladder I go, can't make me queasy. Moving on up like George and Weezy. Like George and Weezy.
Boots in the mud. For a night, Glass City Blues. Boots in the mud, yeah. Step on the glass, catching that wildlife. Toledo, where we at? Got my boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer, yeah. I stomp in the dirt, Glass City on my shirt, 419 on the grind, putting soul in the work. From the bay to the block, you can hear that sound. Toledo in the blood, roots deep in the ground. Yeah, I walk with a broken glass, cut through the pain, but we stronger than the struggle. Sunshine through rain, river rolling, got the walleye on the line. Every hook, every cast, yeah, the city still shine. Got my boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, from the east side, hustle to the west side. Pride, we the heart of the 419, won't hide. See the sparks from the glass, shine in the street. Hear the boots in the mud, feel the bass in the beat. Catch a fish, say a prayer, let the river remind. It's the soul of Toledo, keep the step in time. Step in time.
Wake up, Toledo.
Wake your ass up.
You're listening to the 419 Grind, Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Shawn Juan, in the studio with the DJ Mpress.
Good morning, family. All family. Family. Good morning.
In the studio, ladies and gentlemen, with the producer of the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Good morning, Youngstown, Ohio.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We
in Ohio, right?
Yeah, they're in Ohio.
They're
right.
not 419 though, right?
Nah.
216, I think.
Yeah, somewhere down over there going to the east.
Okay.
Yeah, to the east. Good morning, Toledo. Thank you for joining the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It is Monday, and it is again a windy Monday. And I'm like, man, what's going on with the wind?
Don't come up in here.
Look, man, I am so tired of chasing my neighbors' garbage cans, bro. Look, for whatever reason, they put them out there with just like leaves or something.
Yeah, and it, of course.
Man, when I tell you, I'm sitting in the crib and I keep hearing blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, man, what? And somebody trying to get in here? The neighbors' cans just going down the street. Like, man, look, put a brick in there or something.
Right.
Goodness gracious, that wind ain't playing, boy.
Well, I'll take the wind because some places are getting like 34 inches of snow. So,
Yeah, I take the wind over snow any day.
yeah, I'll take this wind. It looks chilly, but we'll take it. But it's amazing how we can get 74 degrees one day, and then the next day we back to the long
Well,
jump.
it's still supposed to be like 70 degrees today, which is crazy.
But I think they got a little weather machine that they playing with, man. I'm
Tomorrow's supposed to be 28 degrees.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist,
I am.
but
Me too.
even that, man.
Might be.
Look,
Right,
that
just a
snow
little bit.
that we got, I don't think it was real snow. I seen somebody who had some snow like just inside their door, and it was like I guess their house is at 70 degrees, and that snow was there. They kept it there for like 3 or 4 days.
In the house?
In the house, the snow right
it
by the
didn't
door,
melt?
Uh-huh.
and it didn't melt, right? And then, like, I built a ramp at my house so that I don't tear my stairs when I'm taking my DJ equipment in and out the house,
Okay.
right? And the way that like the snow, it was weird. It was like a banana peel. The snow, the way it had went up the ramp, and then when it was supposed to be melting, it just kind of peeled off like a banana peel. I was like, man, this ain't real snow,
What?
man.
Yeah.
I should have took a picture of it or a video so people could see. They got a weather machine. They playing with us for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I want folks to do is go and buy a loaf of bread. You ain't got to buy like the big loaf of bread, just a loaf of bread, and just keep it. And 2 months from now, look at it. It's still gonna be the same
man.
bread.
Really?
Yeah, true facts.
You ever see them videos where they get like the McDonald's and they
Yeah.
let
Wendy's and the Burger King. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
listen, I can see them putting a lot of preservatives in fast food.
Look, them McDonald's fries.
Fries last for years.
Listen, I stopped eating them after I saw one of them videos, bro. Like, that is crazy. Imagine that being in your stomach
Yeah.
like that forever. Just ever.
sitting there.
They said if the world end, it's gonna be roaches and McDonald's fries. Bro.
Right. Two things that never die.
Right.
Yeah, so call in, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know how your weekend was. 419-740-0433. I guess it's just been a lot going on just from last week. Again, shout out to Bryce Robinson, man. I'm still tripping about that, bro.
Yeah.
So I stood in solidarity with him and did a live video, and I've got probably up to almost to 50,000 views, which is crazy. Yeah, got a lot of views because, I mean, I was speaking truth to power, man. There's a house sitting right across the street from my parents' house that's been boarded up, it's caught on fire, and it's going on 2 years. The house is still standing there. But you go and tear his house down.
Well, because he made his house known to the the people downtown. So now that they know it exists and there's somebody's actually working on it, we're going to shut this down.
Yeah.
But because nobody's working on the house across the street from your parents' house, they're not going to mess with that because nobody's thinking about it or working on it. And they're just going to leave that be.
Right.
But because somebody's doing some work on it, no. You ain't got the right paperwork. And that's all it was. I heard was administration stuff, like administrative paperwork. That's it.
Bro, but you for a city that is crying for improvements,
right?
You got to have some kind of leeway, man,
right?
For these people that are even willing to invest in here. You know what I mean? Because this ain't a gold mine. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if you get anybody that's willing to invest in, you should be like breaking your neck to work with them.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. It's crazy because this is why people move out of Toledo. And it's not even moving to another state. They're just going across the line. You got Temperance, Michigan area. Okay, so then you got your Sylvania, then you have your Perrysburg and your Rossburg, Swanton. So you have people that are moving because when it comes time to vote, people will say, "Well, I can't vote. I don't live in Toledo." You're not even considered living in Toledo when you cross over to McCord Road.
Oh, Sylvania.
That's Sylvania Township. Yeah, so. That's what that is at the end of the day. What's going on, Tyrone? Thank you for checking in. Arthur Bishop, what's going on, famo?
What's up, bro?
C. Brian Brown Sr., what's going on? Dr. Liddell, thank you for checking in and
include me to this morning. I think that's what the Capital Fam was. I think is that what that was?
Look,
fam.
Right.
See, emphasis is
so yeah. It's just amazing how and it's been that way for years. It's been that way for years that people are literally trying to invest in their community and trying to do right in their community, and then you have to go through all of this, which is just unfortunate. So I, am excited to be able to now move forward with the group called The Circle.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to move forward with that. We're looking at a date for our kickoff. And I think it's time. I know it's time for us to bring our ideas and, collaborations and partnerships and financial stability to our community and being able to really bring like-minded people together to formulate great ideas. So
now that's the part that I want to emphasize. When I saw when you posted it, everybody was like, me. But being in a circle is going to be a verb, meaning there's going to be action required behind it. So if you are just saying me because you want to be seen, this probably ain't the circle.
This ain't the circle, right. Right.
We are actually going to be moving. Like I said, it's going to be a verb. We're going to be doing stuff. And if you don't have the wherewithal to get off your butt, if you one of them people that just want to point out the problems and don't want to offer or even work on solutions, don't come to the circle.
Don't come to the circle. And you heard what he said. He said we. He said we. It is not about me. It's a we thing.
No doubt.
And so when I have people like DJ Mpress that's going to facilitate a lot of this, and then we're bringing in the 419 Rise and Grind, and we're bringing in people, we're going to show you we can do this.
Yeah, and what's crazy is this platform here we can use as something that we can use for to get messages out, to have people talk. Okay, this episode is going to be about the circle. We're talking about the circle. We have some people on from the circle that can relay the message that they want to get out.
Right. No, absolutely, man. We need grinders in the circle. Absolutely. Dr. Liddell definitely will be a part of the circle, especially.
Grinders is the key word there. Grinders, people who actually
get it in the dirt. We need,
right. Yeah, because
we got enough people standing on the sideline yelling out instructions.
I'm about to say we got enough people that with their boots in the mud, but they just standing there.
Just standing there. Arthur Bishop, my man, he said again, he emphasized the word we. And that's what I want everyone to understand. This is a we thing, and we's gonna put some work in.
And I'm gonna say this too, don't think. I mean, there's gonna be stuff that we are not going to agree on. Right. Anytime you have a group of people, everybody's not going to be satisfied at the same time. Right. So we're going to have tough discussions, and we're going to move in a way which is best for the group. Right. No egos, none of that stuff. So if you one of them people who can't take people who might want to try something a little different than you, if you think your way is the only way, don't come to the circle.
Don't come to the circle.
I'm telling you, we're going to have some real tough conversations, but it's all going to be for the betterment of the majority of people, and we're going to rock and roll.
We're going to rock and roll. We got Tyrone McCain from McCain Insurance and Casualties. Like, it's like my vision is that we put together a directory of every service possible in the city of Toledo. Yeah. And you carry that book around with you, right? So if you need something done, go to that directory and do this. About us doing business together and keeping our dollar within our community, and really showing why we don't need government to dictate what we do and how we do it. So that's what that is at the end of the day. So
did y'all ever watch that Big Mike documentary where he started his own city? Did you ever see that?
I watched some of it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
So I said Big Mike, Killer Mike.
Killer
my
Mike,
bad.
yeah, I know who you meant though.
Killer Mike, he's a rapper from Atlanta.
Is he though? Is he really a rapper?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. The reason why I say that is because he does so much other stuff than rapping.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I thought you was about to say he ain't had no bars.
No, he got bars. I was saying he got more than just bars.
But he did this thing. He's really into politics, and he did this thing where he had bought some land and kind of turned it into a city. He got all the paperwork, turned it into a city, and like. I think you had to like apply to be here, but they made up their own rules and all. It's pretty good, man. I can't think of the name of it for some reason, but Google like Killer Mike documentary or whatever and watch it. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
Man, I talked to a young man over the weekend. His name is Mark Myers, and he went to Whitmer.
Okay.
And then he ended up playing football for Michigan State.
Okay.
And so he traveled around and he ended up back here, but he lives in Bradner, Ohio, and Pemberville. Okay. And so like him and his wife, man, he's all about like he's raising chickens, and he's got like all this land in Bradner. And this young man is like really killing it out there, man. Yeah. He's really killing it. Him and his wife have a fruit bar type business out there in Pemberville. They got a storefront, and again, young brother, right? And so even he wants to be a part of the circle and getting people from Toledo to come out to Bradner, and just see. And then I started really thinking, it's like when we talk about enlarging our territories, what's wrong with us going out to those areas and acquiring land? And being able to have something, you know, that we can do. So, yeah, absolutely.
And Sonya Organics, my sis Sonya. She will come she will come out and show you how to grow some stuff. Cause she's doing it big in the inner city too. She's doing it big. Right. I love, how she's showing people how to grow their own food and all that, and then she's getting the kids involved as well. So we the next generation won't depend on this modified food that we eating. So
absolutely.
It's McDonald's fries.
Yeah, Arthur said you got to be able to take accountability, constructive criticism, and not speak an absolute.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, I'm always say nothing changes if nothing changes. But that incident with Bryce, man, it just sparked something in me, because I'm like, man, the thing, because I know what it feels like.
Oh, yeah.
I know what it feels like to want to try and do something, and then you keep getting crapped on, So we're going to definitely keep him in prayer. But I think this is our opportunity to really move forward in such a capacity, man, that would literally flip the city upside down. So
yeah, and he's going to be here on the weekend show this weekend, correct?
He'll be here on the weekend show with Ty, Tierra, and Cecil from 12 to 1:30 on Saturday.
All right, good. So, and shout out to Tracy Haynes too, man, because Tracy is like, what I really find out is Tracy is really behind the scenes type person.
Yeah.
Like I don't see him out in front doing anything, and he's a mover and shaker.
That's my business partner.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So I don't, he makes things happen behind the scenes, and they be some powerful moves too.
Yeah.
So shout out to Tracy, man. Like he doing his thing, man.
He's really become the businessman. yeah, that's my dog, man, for real.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, 419-740-0433. Call in. Tell us what you think about the circle. And we really want to hear what you have to say about the circle. And because, it's a we thing. It's not a me thing. It's a we thing. And so we want to hear what you think about the circle and what you would like to bring to the table for the circle. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of circle, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. What was that? I don't know.
I'm just trying to.
My weekend was good, man. What did I do this weekend? I didn't do much. I got to relax this weekend. We got a new dog on Friday.
Right,
don't get dogs. Don't get dogs. They eat your glasses. They eat your.
Yeah, because you still sitting over there with nothing on your face, blind, right?
Yeah. So we got a miniature golden doodle, right? It's a little cute thing, but for whatever reason, it loves to chew on shoes and feet. I don't know why this dog like feet. He got a foot fetish. I don't know. He like to, but he's a cute little dog. And I don't like little dogs, but it's probably gonna grow on me. You know what I mean? My idea of what a dog should do and her idea of what a dog should do is totally different. See, she want a little cute support animal that you can put in the bag and carry around. I want something that if you come in my house and you're not supposed to be there, you're not gonna leave the same way. He might not say a word, but you're not gonna leave the same way. Man, when I used to work for FedEx, right? And one day, and out in Perrysburg, so and this guy, he had these dogs, and I pulled in, and I'm not paying attention. And I get ready to get out, and it was just two Rottweilers sitting there looking at me like, come on. Just the scariest I ever been, because they didn't bark. They didn't say a word. They was just looking at me like, come on. You didn't tell us lunch was coming. I was like, man, I am not getting out this truck at all.
Oh man!
See. Now when I say something back, right? They gonna say, "Monty messing with the doctor," right? That's okay. All right, it's okay.
Oh, Dr. Liddell, it's too early. It's too early.
No.
You said,
That's okay.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's it right
Just
there.
tomorrow.
Be in the comments, huh?
I'm gonna be right.
Right there.
Right here.
Right, yeah.
In the building.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But had a good weekend, man. And got to watch some games, some good games.
Yeah.
College. I was watching UT women's basketball game.
I missed the women's. But I saw the men's.
It was tough. So they were down, I think, starting like 16-0. But they ended up coming back in the second half, and they only lost by 6, I think.
Yeah.
6 or 7.
The
But
UT men blew it, though.
They did. They did.
Bro, I was like, come on, man. Come on.
What was it? No, Akron won.
Akron, yeah. But it was some good games on yesterday.
Yeah.
I
But,
love this time of year.
yeah, but Toledo got 2 guards, man. That is the truth.
Sonny Will.
Man.
Yeah.
Man. I'm like, the one kid is from Detroit. And man, he a dog, man.
Yeah.
He is a dog. I'm like, whoa. I said, he ain't nothing but a freshman. I'm like, oh my God, wait till at least his junior year, man. He gonna be whole thing, man, for real.
If he stays.
If he stays.
All right.
I mean, I see a lot of, especially when it comes to bigger schools, these kids who come in as freshmen and leave right away. Like for Duke, what's the guy's name?
Cameron Boozer. You talking about the Boozer?
Well, I know Cam Boozer this year, but last year,
Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag only played. He was number 1 in the country.
Yeah,
only played 1 year and he's out. So
Right.
and now Cameron's going to do the same. Cameron Boozer is going to do the same thing. 1 year and out. Why is that a thing now?
Right.
it's been that way for a little.
But I think now it's been a lot more prevalent with the bigger schools. Duke never did that.
Yeah.
Never.
Back in the day, like you had to stay 4 years.
But the thing is, the NIL money is gonna make kids stay a little longer. I hate
Ain't
it.
making them stay.
So you go from like before kids were leaving because they had to, like to support their family and all that. But now you can get $1 million NIL deal in college.
But like Tyrone said, that NIL is coming from life insurance.
Yeah.
You put insurance on that kid.
Right.
And that's what the money's coming from.
Right.
Look, but when you come from nothing, you don't care where that money comes
Right.
from. They can tell you they got that money from a blood diamond mine, and them kids be like, okay, well,
Yeah.
can I get a necklace?
Right. Yeah. Can I get a Cuban?
Right.
Right. Absolutely. James Johnson. Good morning to you. Central Catholic headed to the Final Four in Dayton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to James, man. That's my guy. We played AAU ball together, man. He good dude, man.
Yeah.
Good dude and a hell of a coach, man.
Man. So yeah, they going to, but that kid for Lima Senior. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, where's he going? Anybody know?
I don't know, but people talk about like how they came and just mopped the city league this year.
Yeah. Well, not this year. The last 3 years.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, right.
Right.
But when you have a small town, and I say they kind of have an advantage because, like here in Toledo, all the talent is kind of dispersed. You know what I mean?
And not just in the city league.
Right. You got the Catholic leagues and all that. But there, everybody in that town go to that school, so they probably been playing with each other since, you know.
I did a little research on Lima's high school presence, and there's 3.
There's 3 schools?
3 schools down there. There's the one public, which is Lima Senior, and there's 2 parochial schools.
Man.
So
but I'm pretty sure their parochial schools are not like ours, though.
Obviously not.
Yeah.
Because there wouldn't be a Lima Senior the way Lima Senior is.
Yeah.
And then that is an advantage, the way you can take all the good guys from these different neighborhoods and go to one high school.
Right.
Yeah.
You got, I mean, that's basically Scott of the 90s.
And like I said, like I said,
Seriously.
I'm glad you said 90s, right?
No, because in the 90s, they took from
Right, I
the
know.
Vilbis, they took from Libby, they took from all these different neighborhoods out of districts and allowed them to go to Scott. And that's how Scott built up the,
Yeah. They, dang, I lost my track. I forgot what I was going to say.
Good. Moving on. No.
Talking about the young man that
Lima Senior.
Lima Senior. Yeah, the dunk he did, man, was crazy.
ESPN highlight.
So when I saw the dunk, what made me watch it was they was like, this is not AI. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, what did he do? And I saw it. I'm like,
He jumped out the gym.
He jumped out the gym. Yeah, Manny Johnson, man, he's on his way to Eastern Michigan, and man, shout out to nephew, man, that boy scored 24 points.
yeah.
Who did?
Johnson.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, he scored 24, man. So, yeah, he doing his thing. He's gonna be heading to Eastern Michigan, so I could see him, getting coached well and strengthened and everything. He gonna be a dog too.
Yeah, March Madness start this week. Thursday.
Yeah.
I think Wednesday might be the play-in.
Okay, the last 4 or whatever. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Do they still do NIT?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
UT probably be in it.
Sad to say, yeah.
Yeah. So,
If they get the invitation,
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to take a quick commercial break.
Can I do my spotlight?
That's
today?
right. That's right. Spotlight. That's right.
So, these spotlights, man. So, today's spotlight is for my aunt, Krista D. King is her name, right? We call her the queen of capital punishment, right? I told the story on here before how it was 6 of us in the room. We was messing up, and she came in, and she snatched the extension cord out of the TV and whooped everybody and plugged the TV back in. before the TV had a chance to get dark. That's how quick she is, right? So she is the first person. She completed the first transracial whooping, right? She had worked. Yeah, she had worked real late one night, and she came home, and she had told them when she got home that the dishes need to be done, and of course the dishes wasn't done, right? And so she was the first person to successfully whoop the black off of somebody.
Oh man!
And wait. And also she changed the pattern in which people got whooped, because before then, when people would strike you, they would strike you on the lower region. She was the first person to go upside somebody's head. So since then, they changed the whole pattern. So for the queen of capital punishment, my aunt, Krista D. King. First transracial whooping.
Oh man!
And first person to go upside somebody's head.
Man, that is a true story. that is a true story, because I was a part of that circle there.
Yeah.
Man, it's a true story, man.
Yes.
Ooh, child. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to take a commercial break. Shout out to our sponsors, P360 Studios, Toledo Arc, Ohio Unity Coalition. But before we take a break, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you find your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
To be able to come out and see all these kids and everyone get together so that we can put a smile on all the other kids' faces is super. It makes my heart smile.
Give me one for the wake up. I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle? I can feel the movement radiate through the convo. Talk is cheap, turn your faith into work. I drink my second cup and put my hands in the dirt. 2 cups, drinking straight drip from the earth. Caffeinated conversations, you heard them here first. One for the wake up. One for the wake up. Two for the work. Caffeinated conversations. You heard them here first.
Hello, my name is Shawn Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
lost in the past. I've had my doubts, I've had my fears, but every time I look at you, they disappear.
I've seen storms, felt pain, learned how to be strong. Tried doing life all on my own, but you came in when my smile was gone. Turned my broken days into a favorite song.
When everything around me's falling apart,
You remind me who I am. And when the weight of life gets heavy on your heart, I'll always take your hand.
you're the reason I still believe in love. You're the reason I don't give up when the world gets cold. We're enough, yeah. You're the reason I still smile through the pain. You're the sunshine after the rain. If happiness had a name, it'd be yours, yeah. You're the reason.
I don't need much, don't need it all, just you beside me. When I fall, every dream feels closer now, 'cause you remind me what this life's about.
They say love fades, feelings change, but what we got ain't fragile, babe. Through every high and low we face, I choose you again every single day.
And when the noise gets loud and the road gets tough, we lean on us.
You're the reason I still believe in love. You're the reason I don't give up when the world gets cold. We're enough, yeah. You're the reason I still smile through the pain. You're the sunshine after the rain. If happiness had a name, it'd be yours, yeah. You're the reason.
Even when we don't agree,
We still fight for we.
in every flaw you see me.
You love me honestly.
Ain't perfect, but it's real. That's the kind of love you feel.
If I'm standing tall today, it's 'cause you didn't walk away. You're the reason we're still happy inside, still laughing, still trying, still choosing love every time, yeah. You're the reason. Through the seasons, through the years, through the doubts, through the tears, as long as you're right here,
I know why. Yeah.
golden sun, we were running free, chasing dreams underneath the trees. Voices laughing, echoes in the night, street lights shining, everything felt right. No tomorrow weighing on our minds. Every moment was a treasure in time. Life was simple, love was near. All those memories feel so clear. If I could go back just one more day, back to the park where the children play. No worries, no fears, just joy in the air. The world was ours, we didn't care. If I could turn back, let me stay. Oh, just give me one more day. Swing sets creaking to the summer song. Every heartbeat where we all belong. Pavement games, hopscotch on the ground. Every corner held the magic we found. Now the years move faster than the rain, but in my soul I still feel the same. Take me back where love was true, to the moments when the skies were blue.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on. 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Shawn Juan, in the studio with the DJ Mpress.
Hey man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna come in here one day with spike hair. One day, Jesse keep playing with this. I'm telling you, I'll be waiting for Axel Foley to come from the back, man, from Beverly Hills Cop with this '80s rock, boy. I love it.
My bad, man. My bad.
No, I love it. I be here like, if I could go back. Yeah. My MTV days,
so I did a good job making a song because it gives you nostalgia.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
It put me in front of the TV. Watching MTV, wondering why ain't no black people on
Yeah.
Also,
it was good music, though.
It was.
Yeah.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the studio with the producer of the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Good morning, Boise, Idaho.
Boise, Idaho.
Boise.
Yeah.
Man, I don't think I've ever been to Boise.
You ever been to Boise? Mm-hmm. I drove through Boise on my way to California.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not a lot of us out there.
Right. Don't even want to stop and get no gas there. None whatsoever.
So when you left, half the population left with you.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a superstar guest in the house.
But
today.
before we do that, I want to give this young lady a call back.
Okay.
To help promote her event that she's having.
Okay.
So, sorry, Doug.
We all good.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. You are on the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. Who do we have on the line?
Hi, this is Sharita Berry Lacey. How are you?
Good. Good morning. How are you?
I am doing wonderful on this cold and rainy day here on the East Coast in New Jersey.
Okay. Jersey. I used to live in New Brunswick.
My boy live out there.
Okay, not too far.
Molly
I'm in
live
South
out there.
Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Molly live in Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So tell us what you have going on.
Yes, I don't know if you have the flyer, if you're able to show it. I don't know what your media team, but shout out to Melissa for connecting us with your podcast. Didn't know about it, but excited to be here this morning and talk to your guests. We're hosting, curating a special women's empowerment event in the city of Toledo. I'm a Toledo native, Scott High School graduate, went on to college, and then left. And never forgot about the city, of course, and coming back to curate something very special where we're going to celebrate some amazing women leaders and entrepreneurs in the city that are doing some great things in community service and in the space of education and business leadership. And we're also going to have an inspiring women's empowerment panel because every woman is a gem and every story deserves honor. So we want to uplift and inspire the everyday woman. And then we have an outstanding business showcase with over 10 businesses that have registered to have their services and products on display at this event. So it's going to be on Saturday, April the 11th, downtown at the Summit Toledo venue. Okay. And that is at 23 North Summit Street, Toledo, Ohio. And it's going to be a wonderful catered lunch, live band, musical performance, all of the things. So we definitely want to see the city and see the women come out. We're honoring some greats in the city, such as U.S. Representative Congresswoman Marcy Kaptur. She'll be there. Councilwoman President Denise will be there. Williams. We're honoring some emeritus teachers from Scott High School that were very influential over the years, and some educators and real estate people as well. So our list of honorees is about 8 outstanding women in the city, and we want you guys to come and be a part of that. So, yeah,
wow,
really excited.
That's amazing. One, that, you left and is coming back. And listen to me, she's talking about education. I'm talking about left and he is coming back. You left and you're coming back to highlight people that have been influential in the city in your life. So we really, really, really appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great honored to do so. We'll also be partnering with agencies, that do things like feeding the poor and honoring, their efforts and partnering with families with children with autism. We're going to be giving away a scholarship as well as veteran women. So we have some, community outreach initiatives attached to this event as well. And all the proceeds and things are going to, support that for our nonprofit, Ignite Hope. So thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
And you said now, once again, tell who are the women that you are highlighting, honoring?
So we have a nice little list of women, and so I'll just give you an idea because you're right. They may recognize some of those names, and I know that is helpful to people, right, as well as some of the businesses. They may know some of those businesses. Yeah. But we're honoring U.S. Representative Marcy Kaptur and former Councilwoman June Boyd. She is a force in the city of Toledo. Yes. We are honoring Mrs. Avie Dixon. She and her husband led the Scott High School band for many years. She was the educator. Yes. Mrs. Willie Ann Moore, she used to lead the NAACP as the former president there. She's done a lot, an educator. Mrs. Doris Greer, she's connected to the African American Legacy Project there in Toledo and documented the Black Wall Street. Yeah, she was instrumental in that. Yes. And Mrs. Henrietta Savage Armstrong, she took on the legacy of her father leading the Kitchen for the Poor.
Right, yeah.
And so she runs that. Yeah, and then the last three are Councilwoman President Venice Williams, who's doing a great job as your city council president, and Mrs. Ambria, who's a real estate investor there, and Dr. Tia Daniels, who's an administrator in the public schools there. Mm-hmm. So, great list of honorees.
That is a great list of women, for real.
Absolutely. So, absolutely. Yeah. So how long have you been? How long have you been gone from Toledo?
I graduated Scott High School, 95 through 99. I was Scott High School homecoming queen in 1998, 99. I graduated in 99, went on to the Central State University, graduated from Central State in 2003, and kind of stayed in the area and built my career in federal government, working with the Department of Defense and all things. And then I moved to the East Coast probably 10 years ago, and then took an overseas assignment before COVID, and then came back. And so I've kind of been hunkered down on the East Coast, but still doing great work in the Midwest, with ties there. I currently work in Washington, D.C. for United States Congress, but I live in Jersey. But I have continued to have this women's empowerment organization for the past 15 years, the Virtuous Women's Network, and then the nonprofit Ignite Hope. We've continued to do great work for that over the past 15 years as well. So we go different places around the country, hosting these conferences and summits and empowering things. And this is just the first time I've been able to come home and curate something for the city of Toledo. And I'm so excited.
Man, we're excited for you. Like I said, that panel is, not panel. Those honorees, that's big. That is big.
Yeah.
And a lot of
the heavy hitter list.
Yeah. You said what?
So a lot of those are from Scott High School.
Yeah.
I know them from Scott High School. But Sarita, you have to understand some of these people are not bulldogs for life in the studio, so they don't appreciate the fact that you graduated from the greatest high school.
Come on, what's a bulldog? Always a bulldog.
Yes, exactly.
I thought we was Ram.
Remember,
marching band all day long, cheerleading, homecoming queen. I was Miss Cotillion in the Cotillion Ball. I was all the things, right?
Yes. We enjoy your efforts. I actually do. I love Scott Pride, right? It's just the little chihuahuas that's always barking at our face.
But the dog is, man.
Scott High School has produced some great people.
Yeah.
Scott High School has produced some great men and women.
Yeah. We're not gonna go to the other end of the spectrum, no.
Lay off of Scott.
Look, my mama graduated from Scott, so
your mother did?
Yeah.
Oh,
she went to St. Ursula. her first 3 years.
Okay,
but then
okay.
she graduated from Scott. So, and I can't lie.
Okay.
Scott coaches helped me get in school. I love Scott. You know, it's just that I'm a Mac man at heart, and so you already know how that goes. You already know how that goes.
Listen, you know what? The one thing about Bulldogs is we got enough love and pride for everybody. Listen, this is enough room for Libby, for the old Rogers folks, for the old Stark folks, for the St. Francis, for the St. Ursa. We got enough love for everybody.
Y'all do have love for everybody, but y'all are going to let it be known that you are a Bulldog.
all day.
So that's what's happening. I love it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to you for bringing your vision back home. It's people in this room right now that have left Toledo and have come back to serve in some type of capacity. Right. So yeah, and just to hear you, and just to hear your background is exciting because you know you're definitely say this as a joke. You're definitely not one sitting at the classic all the time. Because some people here don't know what. Some people here don't know what it's like to have a career mind, you know.
We know about that.
So
she said, I'm not in there all the time, but I done sat in that chair before.
Right.
Listen, I done been there, especially being the Miss Central State University, the 55th queen of Central State University. So I am, well acquainted with all the things, right? The Royal Court and the classics. And when I was at Scott, I was a dancer under the Dixons in the band, so we loved all of that. I was a pom-pom. Yeah. So listen, you know I know about the classics.
Shout out to HBCUs too. Fort Valley right here. So I get it. I already know. So that's what's up.
Well, thank you so much for calling in. Have a great day on purpose. And thank you for sharing.
Before you go, tell people how they can get more information on your event.
Oh, sure. Yes. I was going to post the flyer. I'm not sure how to do that, but maybe Melissa can. But they can go to fleglobal.net / Glass City Gems. Okay. And they can get more information, and hopefully we can post the flyer, and maybe you guys can, share.
Yeah, we got it posted right now on the screen.
Thank you for your time, and it was good speaking with you both.
And maybe
it was fun.
And maybe when you come in town, we can bring you up to.
I might want my wife to be.
We could bring you up to the studio.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, let's work that out.
You can't wear no maroon.
I think I'll come in. Yeah.
You just can't wear no maroon.
Okay, I know maroon. Okay. Let me know. I'd love to come on the show. Yep. Thank you guys for your time and for the opportunity with your platform and your followers. Okay?
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Have a great day.
Yep, you too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
That's what's up. That's what's up. See, that's what this is about, ladies and gentlemen. Look. As a matter of fact, that right there said it all right there. Let me just say that. Right. Let me just park right there. So
shout out to James said, you already know, bro. All love. He said the Central team is the best team from this area since the 90 Bulldogs and the 89 MacMen. And Manny Johnson is the baller and his brother. And that's what's happening.
Right. His brother's son. Right.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Good. She put it right there. Good. Yeah. Yep. That's what's up. So, ladies and gentlemen, real quick here, we got to take a commercial break. But before we do, Monty, do we have anything?
No.
Okay. All right. Shout out to our sponsors: Legal Shield, Anita Madison, Sir Sandra McPherson, City Councilwoman, Young Men and Women for Change, One Creative Cutie Discussion, the Unfinished Girl Conference, the Tabernacle Church in H-Town. But before we take our commercial break, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you find your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Pull up on the curb, engine humming low, your suitcase in your lap, saying let's just go. City's fading fast
The pain in the past is a heartbeat closer to freedom at last. Yeah, we're flying down this endless line in our getaway taxi tonight.
No destination, just a brand new start. This ride's enough to heal my heart. Getaway taxi, just a brand new start. This ride's enough to heal my heart. Getaway taxi tonight.
The road hums low like a secret tune. Headlights cutting through the velvet moon. Windows down, the air smells sweet. A city asleep beneath my feet. Neon signs blink like they know my name. The stars above play a guessing game. Midnight road.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on. 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Shawn Juan, in the studio with the DJ Mpress.
I am here, Macman forever.
I'm not even gonna put you on camera.
Also, we are in the studio with the producer of the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Once a bulldog,
Always a bulldog.
see, I ain't
Yeah,
had to
that
finish
delay.
it.
Yeah.
See, he knew to finish it because that's the culture that we built.
But you heard the weatherman delay though, right?
No, because he was chilling, so he had to wear the man. That's my story.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an amazing guest here in the house, a man who I consider my brother from another mother.
My brother.
My brother, we go way back like Cadillac seats. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Doug Keeton in the house. What's going on, Doug?
What's going on, fam?
What's good, man? What's good?
Life is good.
Yeah. So you dig in the studio, seeing what we got going on here?
I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
This is inspiration right here.
Yeah.
You guys are doing big things.
Man.
Shout out.
Yep. Look, to God be the glory.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, yeah, me and Jesse, we full time, man. We've been down since day one.
Yeah, they part timers come in here every Monday. Every Monday and Friday. You know, they come in.
If y'all get the elevator fixed, maybe.
Yeah,
No.
we're working on that.
No.
Why don't you get one of them little things that go up the steps, man? And sit in the
I call it the slide along.
Yeah,
Slide
get
along
one
the
of them.
steps.
That's all right. I'm getting stronger, man. That's all right.
we see you.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, Doug is and has been one of the premier. I don't even want to call it. I'm gonna call you a stylist. I think is that the correct?
Yes.
correct
A
style?
professional imaging consultant.
There you go.
That part.
In the city for a long time. How long? Tell them your background, Doug.
32 years in
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
this game. Ain't done nothing else but this for 32 years.
Wow.
And so how did you get started?
Oh, man. You know, to be for real about it, my sister who passed away, she was my inspiration for doing it, getting into it. I was getting out the service, didn't know what I was going to do. And she always did hair. And not to discredit anybody, but the styles that people doing today, she was doing it on the front porch. She was doing it on the front. Whatever she could think about, she could do it. And I was like, man, if I come back to Toledo, let's go to school for hair, because that was my motivation to push her. And we did it. We did it, and that's how I got into it. We started out together, but unfortunately, we was going in 2 different directions, and we parted out. And that's one part of me that I do miss, my sister.
Yeah.
Vivian Tursky, shout out to Vivian Tursky.
Yeah.
And I know, like you used to do. I think one of my earliest memories is like the hair shows.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man, bro.
The hairballers. The
hairballers.
Yeah.
And
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
People been asking me to do another hair show, and I've been really thinking about it, because that's a whole nother level.
Yeah.
It's really a whole nother level. We packed the Seagate Center, packed it out. We had over, the last one I did was in 2008, I want to say 2006, 2008. But, I'm really considering about doing another one maybe this far. I've been talking to a couple of my people out of town. They want to come back down here and do something. That's what's missing. The entertainment part of the hair is really what's missing. It's more to this industry than just doing hair, doing nails, doing the barbershop work. It's really, it's a whole nother level that Toledo's really missing.
So I remember my cousin KK, before she passed, rest in peace, KK.
Rest in peace, KK.
We did one of the hair balls, and so she had came to me to like get the music together, and then I ended up being I had to find this picture of all of us when we were in the hair ball. It's so crazy. I had on like the I had on the afro. Now imagine me with the afro with the tie on it like Jimi Hendrix, and we all had on like 70s clothes. It was the fun aspect of the hair, and the thing that I loved about it is like Black people always use hair as like our identity, right? When you don't have nothing else, you can get your hair done and feel like somebody, right? And so it was showing like the future of where hair was going back then. And I haven't seen a whole lot of those since you stopped doing those.
Yeah, it's really a good thing, because in the hair industry, in the beauty industry, when I mean beauty industry, it covers all aspects of it. So I'm not leading nobody, but when you go to that level of the shows, it's the entertainment part of it, where you really meet the culture of what we do. When putting them shows on, some of the stylists don't sleep for 3 or 4 days.
Right.
On top of we wouldn't go to sleep to after the last day, probably going to sleep maybe Tuesday or Wednesday for a hair show that's on a Sunday. We used to travel the countries doing them. You load up the 15-passenger van and get on the planes and just go. It may be like 30, 40 people from Toledo going.
Wow.
It's really exciting, especially get on the stage from New York. I made LA Times years ago. We ripped the runway out there. We did so awesome with it. They was like, bring them back.
Yeah.
And Toledo has a lot of great talent, and I think it's really we need to step up and start revisiting that area and showing our talent. It's not about who's the baddest, but who's going to stand up and carry the torch,
Right.
and represent Toledo on the biggest platform.
I have such a great respect for hairstylists. My grandmother, God rest her soul, she owned the Danielle's Beauty Salon on the corner of Woodland and Harley. And it turned into Coco's.
Yes.
Right.
But my grandmother, my great grandfather had that built for her from the ground up.
Love Coco's.
Man, So I grew up watching hair, and so my grandmother had asked me like what are you gonna do? I was like, I'm gonna go to school to do hair,
right?
Because I want to take over the shop, know. But she was like, no, I don't want, because she was talking about, and Doug can attest to this, your hands in the water over and over in years and years, how you can get arthritis real bad in your hands.
Yes.
And she was really concerned about that. So I went into law enforcement, so criminal justice. But but she was a grinder too. She used to do hair and fashion shows up in Michigan.
I had the opportunity of meeting her because she used to do my second mother's hair.
Okay.
I really have respect for her, and she put some words of wisdom on me. So shout out to her on that, man.
Yep. So like you said, Doug, there's a lot of great talent here in the city of Toledo. And I always let people know through my platforms that we all have a purpose, and our purpose is connected to a promise. So I'm hoping that even in this group we put together called the Circle, is that we can begin to speak life into people, man, that's just kind of been laying dormant, you know. And you start pulling these gifts and these talents out of people to help them become greater, and they can turn around and say, man, I didn't even know it was in me. Yeah, it's in you, you know. And
so that's what I kind of wanted to talk about. So you pivoted from kind of being a stylist to a business person. Talk about the transition from, you know, the old 329 to the new studio 329.
You know, I just was led, you know, and what was so humbling about the whole experience where I'm at today was probably my early first year of school. Mm-hmm. We had to write out our notes of what we wanted to be and everything. And in there, I wanted a big place, about 4,000 to 5,000 square feet, yada, yada, yada. And a multi-purpose room that I could do different things in. And this is no joke. Mm-hmm. I still have the notes. And once we built this salon that we currently have now, which is 6,300 square feet, I just happened to go back over my notes. And everything that I wrote in the notes from 30 years ago, I was living it.
Wow.
And didn't even know it. And then to get to the place where we at today, it just broke me down into full tears because, you know, I didn't do everything right. Who does? But I kept going. And so what I'm saying is the worst thing you could ever do in your drive to reaching your ultimate goal is stop. Because it's going to be twice, 3 times, 4 times harder. It's easier to make the correction on the move.
Right.
And own your mistake and keep on moving. Don't do it again.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And so the transition was, you know, I had to hold myself to a higher standard and be accountable for what I didn't do and what I did do. And so I always focus on what I didn't do.
Right.
I never focus on what I did right. I always focus on what I did wrong. Because that's where you get your growth at.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Absolutely.
Now, we talked about the event space, which we'll talk about the poetry thing a little later. But like Doug contacted me and we started doing just different like pop-ups, right? And it really brings people out. And like I said, Doug's always been on like the cutting edge of everything. You know what I mean? So taking that space and not just making it a hair space, but making it an event. So when people hear the name studio, I mean, the 329 studio, they know they're in for an experience, right? Talk about some of the pop-ups and stuff that we've had.
Well, we just had, the whole thing is we want to be in the community. We want to be about the community. And because my whole thing now is I'm only as strong as my community allows me to be.
That's it. That part.
And so it's very imperative that I be engaged with the community because that's who we live off of. So we got to make them look better. So it's just not about coming in, getting your hair, your nails, picking the outfit up right from the boutique. It's about the total experience from transitioning you from a person to a greater person. Mm-hmm. And so what we did was we have pop-up shops. We host they are really dope. And my guy right here is the DJ.
That's not why they dope though.
The DJ Mpress.
But they are really. Then we do the studio sessions, which is our poetry night. Matter of fact, we got one coming up this weekend. This Thursday, the 19th at 7, Studio 329. You can get your tickets at studio329.com. And then also we have events where we just had a health training fair last Thursday. It was free, where we brought physicians and doctors in to help people with their willing. And then we also have the homeowners program where we got a couple homeowners and financiers that come out and talk to you about getting your credit together.
Realtors, yeah.
And then my wife has an event coming up called the Sip and Shop. It's the Derby style Sip and Shop. It's April the 12th from 4 to 7.
Okay.
Then we got the Mother's Day event coming up, the Paint and Sip. Mother's Day luncheon is actually Mother's Day. I want to say it's May the 10th. Mother's Day's on May the 10th. Yeah. And so we use that other space to build the community where it's a gathering place. It's just not where you get your hair done, your nails done. It's a total experience, a transformation of somebody. One of my clients said, this is just not a salon. This is a place where people get transformed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And talk about the boutique too, because man, she be having some fly stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Shawn coming, he coming in.
Yeah.
Monty too. We got to get Jesse over there now, man.
I'll make it. Actually, I live close to there. Right down the street.
Yeah, come on through. It's K Janae Boutique. It's named after our daughter's middle names, Kay and Janae. That's how she came up with the name. But my wife, she's very, very passionate about what she does. She doesn't try to attract every lady. She stays in her lane. She's for more the classy, chic lady. I had to learn that by mistakes when we go out to Vegas and go shopping. That's not me. But she has very one-of-a-kind pieces that you won't see on everybody. And she has an elevated collection, and she's a personal shopper also. So which really, she got some high-end clients that really don't have time to come into the shop. So she sets special dates up for them, or she go visit them and pick up stuff and take care of them.
Man,
she had I don't remember if it was a jacket or something. We were at an event. My girl saw it, and she literally wanted it. And his wife had on the last one. She took it off and sewed it to her, like off her back. I was like, okay, all right, yeah, she's serious about it.
Man. Yeah,
I love their grind, man.
Well, the Studio 329, just in case everybody don't know, a lot of people ask me, but it's named after my birthday, which is coming up, 329, March 29. So we always had a 329 day. This year I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna get away and just decompress. But normally we have a 329 day where we really show up. It's a fun activity day. Monty, you did a couple of them.
Yeah.
And it was really nice. They come in, we lay out the food and everything, and just have a good time. It's not always about getting your hair done. It's just about getting out. And I take it up on my own. Our salon take it up on our own to be a vehicle for the community. And those that don't know, before schools was really prominent for our communities back in the days, the barbershops and the salons where you got your first part of your education.
Yes.
And so that's where we need to get back to, because so much of our information is getting censored.
Right.
And when you're in the salons, the barbershop, the true ones, they tell you the truth. That's where I see my salon, we got people in there, we call her auntie. She nurtures everybody in there. You're gonna get nurtured. You're going to get the understanding how you need to wear your hair, how you need to look for your job interviews. I know you need to put a tie on. No, you need to put a dress on. These things are very important, because in today's, unfortunately, all our parents are not teaching these necessities.
Yeah. Right.
And so we take it up on our pride, just not to make you look good, but show you how to look good.
That part. Yeah.
And it's a really family atmosphere in there, man. Like all the stylists and nail techs and all, they all get along. They walk in, and when I'm in there, I get my beard done. When I'm in there, they all come in and say hi and give you a hug, and so excuse me. So you can tell it's more than just a place to work. When you in there, excuse me. It's more like a family, right? And it comes out when we do events there, because not only are they there, their friends is there, their clients is there, and everybody is mingling. We have just different vendors that come in, and it's just a great
It's
time.
It's a social salon,
Yeah.
and it's done that way by design. And my wife came up with that concept. We put it together, and even our architect and engineers, they was like, where did you get this from? No, we put it together. It's spaced out. We didn't want no traditional tight salon where everybody's on top of everybody. Everybody is spaced out. So where we can host different events and without being crowded. Like Monty was saying, it's a different family environment. I'm not ashamed to say we are different.
Right.
And I tell them we are different. We're not just your traditional barbershop or salon. We are different. And we charge everybody in the community to level up to that level. Let's make it where our community want to come out and support us.
Right.
We put the work in for our community to support us.
Right.
And so we are different. And it's done by design, not by trying to be better than you or nothing like that. It's just that we want to elevate each other. And so in my salon, we challenge each other. Let's be better.
Right.
Let's be better, because once you become to that level, you can't do nothing but expect greatness to come.
Accountability.
Yes, sir.
We
Yes,
said
sir.
that word at least 5 times a show.
Man.
Like we hold each other accountable.
Yes.
You have a standard, that everybody in the shop has to own up to, to be a part of something greater, right? And that's what they do over there.
So I got a question for Doug. As far as young men growing up, a lot of young men want to go in the barber route instead of going the because there's a stigma, right?
Yes and no.
Right. Well, I mean, for outsiders, there's a stigma for male
and no.
Right. So can you kind of explain, like, there is no, I mean, because you still it's the same job, basically.
Well, let me say this. The reason why I say yes and no, to Toledo.
Right, to Toledo. Right,
but
exactly.
for the record, most of your top designers are men.
Yeah. Especially in the industry.
Yes. And so when I was coming out, when I decided to go do hair, I told my dad, he was like, "What? Real men don't do hair." And I changed his whole perception on that. And he came to me like, "Man, I'm sorry." I said, "For what?" He said, "I didn't know it was like this." He said, "Man, I did not know this industry was like this." And before he died, may his soul rest in peace, he's like, "Damn, man, if I knew this industry was like this, I would have went to school for hair." Wow. And so what excites me is, and it's funny because early in my years, a lot of guys thought I was gay. Never been.
Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck.
Never been.
Right.
And so I always had this stigma that I was kind of like gay, but I'm not. And I don't knock nobody that is. It's just not me.
Right.
But once you get out here and you start to feel that, you'll find out once you get out of Toledo, you'll start to see more of your people. And so that's one of the challenges that I always had is, hey, I'm married. I love my wife. I'm not out here in the streets. And so it's not a lot of guys that move like me.
Yeah.
So I always had to connect with different males outside of Toledo. Because if I was rolling to the hair shows with a female, if she had a husband or boyfriend,
right, yeah.
And then vice versa. I had a lady friend at that time. My wife, it took her, and I commend her. We never had them issues because I always put her in the front.
Right.
But a lot of guys, to each his own. That's all they did. I'm like, I'm making my money. I'm out here to make money. That's it.
That's it.
That's it, and build my empire. That's all I'm on. And so, the image of it is in Toledo.
Yeah.
Most men that do hair is gay. No. Get outside of Toledo, see the real side of it. Over 75% of your top designers are males.
Yeah.
And most of the industry products that owned are by males.
Paul Mitchell.
Exactly.
Yeah. One of the biggest names.
One of the biggest names.
Yes.
Right. Male. Right. Yeah.
And unfortunately, I had the opportunity to meet some of these gentlemen who really poured inside of me.
Good.
So, yeah, it's a beautiful profession, and we looking to do really great things with you guys and in the city of Toledo also.
Yeah.
Now, what are some of the things that's being done to groom the next set of stylists, hairstylists?
That's a great question. One, right now today at 3:00, I'll do. Anybody's coming to my salon, we took it up on our own to build them. Okay. And so I have a growth program.
Oh, wow.
I meet with them 1 hour a week, one-on-one. And I growth them, it's an 8-week program. Outside of that, I got an intern that's starting from Scott High School this Thursday. I work with Paul Mitchell because they are our future. If my business is going to thrive, I got to get back into the future. I got to get them prepared to take to the next level, which some of my people, pioneers did for me. Willow Mae Walls, Jean Keetion, Brenda Kennard Hosley, on and on, Fez, Sky. They took me to where I needed to go.
And talk about the program that you do in Columbus as well.
Yes, I'm an MBE certified. I work, actually I have 2 sites, one in Toledo, the Northwest Ohio Psychiatric Hospital. We do beauty services over there. And then we go to Columbus once a week and we do beauty services in Columbus at the Central Ohio office. and it's a heavy job. Right now we're rotating 3 people, and that's another division that we're working on. It's called the Studio 329 Mobile Services.
Mm-hmm.
So we did have 3 of the 4 sites by Ohio, one in Akron, one in Columbus, and the one here in Toledo.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have time to play. That's why I don't have time to play.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me tell you more. Something. Ain't no gay nothing going on down here. Him down there. No, he not down there.
And one thing I always tell my young stylists is, if you don't have kids, work your off. Because one thing you don't want to do is get old and you got to work your off.
Yeah. Right.
Get it while you're young, because things is going to change.
You can say ass, though. You can say ass.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to let you say it.
He said work your
Right. Absolutely. Shout out to our sponsors, Pink Lady Cigar Club, Social Butterfly, Donita Carter, Nickel Bar and Grill, Cartier One Auto Sales LLC, Your Computer Needs of Toledo LLC, Jamaican Reggae, and McCain Insurance, KSM Mobile Laundry. So we want to make sure that you guys know how important it is to be a sponsor. Not only are you being sponsored on the 419 Rise and Grind platform, but you're also getting notice and territory enlarged on the Check-In podcast and other podcasts that's through the 419 Rise and Grind studio. So just want you guys to know it is okay to promote your business. $50. Get you a whole lot.
We encourage it.
We encourage it, right? So you're gonna get that. So
we do have a new sponsor.
We do.
Yes, we
That's
do.
right. That's right.
Let me get her information here.
Okay.
I think I'm going to have to come on and be that sponsorship too.
Right.
Deborah Barnett.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Getting your affairs in order.
Yep, getting your affairs in order. Right. So let me put this right up underneath here so I'll know to sell her out as well. Yeah.
She brought some great information.
She did.
So
she did.
Yeah, I really appreciate her.
She's an awesome lady too.
Very awesome. Yeah. She said
awesome.
she knew my father, and after y'all left, she kind of talked to me about some stuff that they worked together doing some stuff. So I don't know a lot of people, but a lot of people know me because of my father, which is weird to me sometimes.
Nah, man, that just attests to the person that your dad, was when he is,
right.
So
absolutely. So you always got to know the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
I don't know. I think my jump shot was a little better than his.
You wouldn't say that, no.
You
wouldn't tell him. You wouldn't tell him that.
I just heard a thump from underground. He like, look, I know he ain't. Yeah, look, that's it. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, we have Doug Keeton here in the studio, and the brother got it going on, man.
Yeah, Keetion.
Yeah. So I'm excited for you, brother. I've always been excited for you, man.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Yep. So this Thursday, we started doing. Are we taking a break? Or we?
No.
Yep. So this Thursday, every third Thursday, we started doing what we call studio sessions with Lethal. It's a poetry night event. So this is our third one. Our first one, I think we just had Lethal. Our second one, which was last month, we had Elevated Thinking. Oh, it was amazing. And then this Thursday, we are going to have the incomparable. Hold on, let me give me a drum roll. Anitra Cherie is going to be our featured. Yeah.
Ooh, wait.
Look, when I tell you,
she can sing "Shrimp on the Barbie" to me anytime.
So Thursday, come on out. Doors open 6:30. 6:30.
Okay.
They'll have some DJ on the wheels. I don't know. Oh,
he dope.
It is gonna be me.
Oh, it's DJ Mpress.
Any poet, any musician, anybody with anything to say, come on and get on. We got an open mic. We do this thing called Last Word, where like you'll start a sentence, and then my sentence got to start with the last word that you that you said, and we put together like a poem. So
It's dope.
It's
It's
really,
dope.
really, really dope vibes. It's crazy. We normally have food. Hey, Anitra, yeah,
that ooh wee,
yeah.
man.
We have food. You know, we giveaways. We got some giveaways and stuff to do. So make sure y'all. I'm gonna post a flyer on the page.
Okay.
But this Thursday and every third Thursday of the month.
Okay.
Poetry sessions.
And we got another artist, poet. She is fly. She got some bars on her, man, and I had a chance to do. I'm not gonna bring her name out. I'm gonna let her just come on out.
Come out and do her thing, right? Yeah.
She real shy.
Hopefully Pain will meet me there for this challenge.
Speaking of that, so last night, Payne had a battle in the metaverse.
Did he?
Right. And so I bought an Oculus for my kids in my program. So I was like, all right. So I joined him for his battle. Man, when I tell you, it is crazy, bro. So you add him, and then he's been in this metaverse, like,
yeah.
So he got his own club in the metaverse.
Wow.
So it was probably about 8 or 9 of us from Toledo. We met in his club. He playing music. He was playing Toledo artists and all of that in the club. And then after we met there, we went to the other club in the metaverse where he was battling. And like when we got there, the dude was like, so he tell us, all right, we go upstairs in this club. We upstairs in the club, we just socializing, waiting for the battle to start. We thought we were going to be able to be on stage with him, but for whatever reason, we couldn't. So we all like stood at you really feel like you at the event. We standing like in front of the stage at the event. The 2 battle rappers, the DJ, the host, all of that is on stage, and they literally battle like you were really there, but you're in the metaverse with the Oculus thing on.
Wow,
crazy, bro. And Payne, Shawn, I don't know if you want that. I don't know if you want that one, Rob.
Look,
clear body 3-0.
Wow.
But he's done events there before, and I never had an Oculus before, but since I bought one for the kids in the program, I was like, let me try it out.
Yeah.
Dope, man.
You be like, cuz I love you, man, but you gonna get bodied, dude.
And it's so funny because you can do anything that you can do in real life in there, to the point where like dude was rapping, and then Payne just walked up on him like in the metaverse way. And when he rapped to him, he walked up on him. You could see the hand movements. Oh man, it's crazy, bro.
Wow,
it is crazy.
Wow.
And we had like, I know it was like me, Payne, Julian Thomas, Mike Fees. What was the one cat? I can't even think of his Prize. I think it was his name. Another battle rapper from here. Okay. They all got like a battle. They got another battle here. I think he said on the 28th with Charlie Clips, JC, all the heavy hitters is gonna be in the city again, battling people from Toledo, which is gonna be another dope event, man. But we were really in the metaverse last night. It tripped me out, bro.
Yeah,
really.
That technology is crazy. Yeah.
And people buy like actual real estate and stuff in the metaverse and build stuff, and it's crazy.
So actually, Friday I saw Snoop Dogg sell one of his properties in the metaverse for $76 million.
That's crazy. Wow, that is crazy.
So, yeah.
How about the 419 Rise and Grind in the metaverse? And
we can metaverse this thing.
Yeah, we can do that. We trying to go.
It really opened my eyes to some stuff. Like sitting there last night, and I said, I know my girl and the dog had to be looking at me crazy because I'm in there like, you know what I mean? But I got this headset on. It's really, really dope, man.
So how you get on that?
So you don't have to have an Oculus. You can. There's it's called the Meta Horizon app, I think. You can download that, and then you create a person and you go around in these little worlds, I guess is what they call them. And you act like it. And in order for us to be there, he had to invite us to like his club and then to the other thing. But if you had a headset, it's really, really crazy because it's just like when you look around, it's just like being in this room. You see all the stuff. Like when we went to the club, and I told you we had to go upstairs. Went upstairs, and like the back wall is like a window. And you look out, and it's like a whole city. You could look down. I had to get used to it because when I first put it on, I got dizzy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But after you have it on for a minute, it get cool. But we was really in the space with him battling in the metaverse. Crazy,
man.
Wow,
that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It's that time. As always, before we get off the air, we'd like to say something to you to encourage you, to motivate you, to push you. Doug, what would you like to say to the people?
It's a new day.
It's a new day.
Give it your best shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Money.
I'm going. Look, Payne just popped in. Payne. I don't know if you heard it or not. I was just telling him about your battle last night in the metaverse. Oh yeah, he heard it. Yeah. I want to say again, if you do it, if you scared, do it scared. You know what I mean? The only way to fail is to not try. Because if you try, you either going to win or you're going to learn.
Right. That's good. Jesse, what do you want to say?
If you're going to try, if you're going to jump off the porch and do something, make it count.
Payne. Yes. Challenge.
I tried to tell him Payne from last night. I don't know if he want that one. He keeps saying he want that one round, man. You got to come up here and bark a little bit, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, have a great day on purpose. Remember, you are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath. Have a great day on purpose. Go be great. Make it do what it do. We out. Yeah. Peace.
We see y'all tomorrow.
Hey, no fear, no doubt, no change. Let's go. 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 I was stuck in the dark. You pulled me out the grave. Gave me breath, gave me purpose, now I'm walking anyways. Ain't no ceiling on the praise and no limit on the flow. Holy Spirit got me charged up, tell the world let's go. People hurting on the block, they need hope, they need light. Ain't no point in shouting Sundays if we quiet through the night. Jesus died for the broken, for the weary, for the lost. So I'm 10 toes down, I'm a soldier of the cross.
Got joy in my soul, fire in my bones. He lifted me up when I couldn't stand alone. So I'm hitting these streets.